pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Óyeme, Solina, el hecho de que yo no te llame no quiere decir que yo no pienso en ti y que dejo de quererte. Oye. Solina, Solina, magia divina del alma. Solina, Solina, magia divina del alma. Solina, 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 quien te dio esa flor, me la dio Cupido en prueba de amor. Me la dio Cupido en prueba de amor. Solina, Solina, óyeme bien. Solina, Solina, quien te dio esa flor, me la dio Cupido en prueba de amor. Normally I would say something funny, but I got nothing. Yes. Entre los cantores, entre los cantores.
Good morning. Good morning, Roshan. All right, class, settle down, settle down. Today's assignment is a little bit different to what we usually do. Today, I've got a question that I want you to answer. And the question is, what do you want to be when you grow up? Now, I want you to think about this very carefully. Answer it honestly. Don't worry about what people are going to think because nobody else is going to see this. I do want you to think about why. Take your time and answer this honestly. All right, class, that's all we have time for today. Can I please have your sheets as you're leaving? Thank you. Very nice. Thank you. Well done today. Good job. Have a nice day. Thank you, Boomy. Thank you, John. Bye, Chand. John, can I speak to you for a second?
Yes, miss.
John, I think you've misunderstood the assignment.
Miss, I think you've misunderstood life.
In the hope for money, in the hope for success, we end up chasing the wrong things and we make a mess. We end up with less than we started with, end up with more issues than we bargained for. Whilst climbing that ladder and that stairway, we forget why we started climbing in the first place. Once, the king of Bhutan was asked by an interviewer what the GDP of Bhutan was. He was surprised and shocked. He replied by saying, in Bhutan, we don't just measure the GDP, we measure the GNH. Instead of just measuring the gross domestic product, we measure gross national happiness. In the process of getting older, we forget the real goal of life. If you could make a little less and spend more time doing what you love, would that make you happier? Don't trade your happiness for what you think you need. Things can never make us happy because they're temporary and limited, but experiences can last forever. Too many people are working hard on things they don't love, to spend money they don't have, to buy things they don't need, to impress people they don't like. When we create our identity around what we do, a career, a job, an occupation, we can never be happy because we're basing it on something external. But when we create an identity around who we are and what we want to be and become, then anything is possible. And remember, we become successful by what we get, but we become happy by what we give. Don't get the two confused.
Hey, good morning, Solid Rock. It's time to wake up. Time for another message of compassion. And I hope you're paying attention. I hope you're awake because first period starts in only a few minutes. So I hope you need to wake up, walk around, splash some water on your face. School's begun. Once upon a time, there was a young man in Kenya. All right, really a young boy. And he lived with his step family. His family was no more, so he lived with his step family. And because of the shortage of water in the village, he had to go to the nearest stream or river and get water every day. He woke up every day, went to get water. He didn't go to the bathroom, turn on the faucet, didn't have that. No running water. All right. So he had to go to the stream every day and get fresh water, bring it back. They would boil it, have fresh water. And he was the only one that had to do this. His step siblings, they had easier tasks, easier chores, like take out the trash. And he had to go down to the river with a big old pot on his head. But he was okay with it. He loved his step family. They loved him. On his way back from the stream, he met an old man resting next to a tree, begging for water. And the young boy gave him some water. This happened almost every day. Meeting people begging for water. He gave them water to drink despite his stepmom's punishment, because he would come back with a pot half filled. It's a long way. And one day he couldn't bear the torture from his stepmother. So he swore never to give anyone ever water again. He said, no way, I'm not going to do it. I'm tired of my mom getting on to me and not treating me right because I gave somebody water. And one day he was coming back and he saw this strange looking man. He was injured. His leg was hurt. And he said, no way, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to give this guy water. Not going to happen. My mom's going to get on to me again. Maybe even spank me. I don't want that to happen. But he kept on thinking about it. He said, I got to do something. And he gave the strange man some water. And sure enough, he got back. The pot was half full. And his stepmom was not happy. She spanked him. This time really hard. And as she was spanking the boy, there was a knock on the door. It was the wounded strange man. He was a mail deliverer, a mailman. Apparently, he came from the town with a letter for the young boy. It was a scholarship to a school, and it had additional cash gift for the young boy. He would have died if it weren't for the boy's help. They say there is love in sharing. They say, where there's love, there's life. Your everyday good deeds are never in vain, for they shall return to you even when you're not expecting it. So, show some compassion today. Put your love in action. Have a great day, Solid Rock.
Make yourself comfortable in your seat and close your eyes. Take in a deep breath and begin to relax. I'd like you to imagine that you are in a rainforest. A storm has just passed, but you can still hear droplets of rain falling from leaf to leaf in the lush trees around you. It's a lovely day now. As you gaze up, the sky has cleared, the clouds have gone, and it's beautiful blue sky again. You feel the freshness of the rainforest all around you, the power and energy of nature. And there are birds in the trees. They have begun to sing again now the storm has passed. And you are amazed at the colors of these birds. Bright red and blue and green and yellow. The only incredible colors that you will see in the rainforest. And you feel the peace and the tranquility of this place. You feel deeply relaxed, yet energized. You hear the little creatures in the grass around you as they begin to stir. Now the storm has passed, and the forest is lush and green and vibrant, and you feel light and free in this place. So light, like a feather on the breeze on a lovely day. Just allow yourself to relax and enjoy the beautiful rainforest. When you are ready, please take a deep breath and stretch in whatever way feels good for you right now. You are energized and confident, relaxed and free to enjoy a beautiful, wonderful day.